mean, that's what the Buffalo Bills are all about right there.
Go Bills.
What is going on, Bills Mafia? One another beautiful night. I'm feeling good. Big Cuz feeling good. Welcome to another episode of Mafia Talk. It's your boy Julian J Mafia. Big Cuz Pedro PZ in the building as always. Big Cuz, how you feeling? Feeling good tonight.
Yeah, we all right, man. We good. We good. You know,
we
little
good. We good.
frustrated on the football side of things, but it is what it is, I guess.
It is what it is. Nothing but love to everybody jumping in the chat right now. Nothing but love to Bills Mafia. You already know. Tommy in the building, Mafia Sports Report YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Join the Mafia Sports Report. Great things, great shows all week long, man. Y'all don't want to miss it. Tommy, great show. So you definitely want to lock in with them. Sandra, as always, Auntie, we love you. Appreciate you joining in every single week. Bills Mafia, we have a lot to talk about in this episode. It's gonna be a jam-packed show, so definitely stay tuned. We got HB from Bills United joining in a little bit. We also got Hefe Bossed Up from Steelers Nation. He's going to talk his stuff about his Steelers in our upcoming matchup this Sunday. So that's definitely a tough game because I heard if we lose, we're damn near out the playoffs. So a lot riding on this game. So let's dive into it, cuz we're going to talk about the Texans game. But before we dive in, let's bring in HB from Bills United, man. How we feeling tonight, Harry?
What's going on, man? Hey, listen. Tonight and from now on, I'm the hottest free agent podcaster out there tonight, bro. So where y'all gonna find me? Where y'all gonna find me is on my Instagram and Facebook, real HB underscore 22, and y'all gonna find me here on Mafia Talk from now on. So just give me a holler.
Cheers to that. So, man, we're gonna dive right into it. Wrap up. I know that Texans game, tough loss. Definitely left a bad sour taste in our mouth, and it was so long ago on Thursday, damn near last week. But we still gotta discuss it. Big Cuz, take it away. What did you take from that game?
I took away from the game that it's probably time to hit the axe on Joe Brady. It is, and I wasn't gonna go that far until I seen the clip of D'Amico Ryans in one of his interviews, and he was talking about how they really didn't see a scheme like we tried to play against them. We didn't have any chip blocks. We didn't have any max protects. He said that they were very surprised that they decided to go heads up one-on-one with them. He also said that they noticed that we put a lot on our quarterback. So, I mean, that's something that we've all been saying, right? Just the play calling. You finally seen Josh get pissed, right? When he yells out, "What are we doing?" Like, you don't target Tyrell Shavers not one time after his breakout game.
Yep.
You give Gabe Davis 2 targets. What's the point of calling him up if you're only gonna throw it to him two times? I just don't know, man. And after all that, all the bad in that game, you convert a beautiful 4th and 27.
Yeah.
Oh my God! And then at that point, you have to win the game.
Yeah.
But then let's be honest, gentlemen, right? We are quick to give him all the credit when things are going well, but I got to tell you, Josh was bad on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand he was sacked 8 times, and I get it, but he was bad. That last throw at the end of the game where he threw the pick at the end, Dawson Knox is wide open. Where the hell is he throwing the ball? Josh Palmer wasn't even in the vicinity. I knew he was throwing it to Palmer, but Palmer wasn't even in the he was running. He didn't even throw the route that Palmer was running.
Right.
Then if you look at that play, Dawson Knox is wide open. And it's like, and like Harry said when we were talking earlier, If Prater makes that extra point, we're right there. We kick a field goal, tie the game, go to overtime, and who knows what happens, right? It's very, very frustrating, especially when the defense came out in the second half and literally put the clamps on them.
Right.
So I don't know what they need to do, but it's clear to me Joe Brady does not know how to scheme a passing game.
Yep.
So at some point, like McDermott's ego will never let it happen, but Dable's sitting right there. He's sitting right there, and I'm sure he would be more than happy to come back home for the rest of the year to assist the offense. He doesn't have to. You don't have to give him a title. You can bring him in as a consultant, whatever. Just we need something, man. We just, then they go and sign Brandon Cooks, and I'm supposed to get excited about that.
He's going to magically change this offense, and we're going to be back to the 2022 Bills where we're just aerating and putting.
I'm convinced. I'm honestly convinced it's not even the receivers. I'm convinced it's just the scheme. It's honestly.
It's everything. Honestly, I'm gonna break it down like this. It's literally the mixture of everything is what we're seeing. It stops all the way at the top, like Brandon Bean. Like we need more discussions on that. And how he's gonna jump in the beginning of the year and jump on WGR on Jeremy and Joe, whatever, and like, oh, y'all guys over here bitching because we ain't get receivers, but this and that and third. Yeah, we're gonna keep bitching because you're not getting receivers for our number one franchise player, one of the best quarterbacks or football players in the league right now, and you have done nothing to help this man elevate. You did it once with Stephon Diggs. You kind of did it with James Cook, but that's not necessarily a weapon for Josh. It's just something to take the load off of Josh. So when go ahead.
And then too, if you're really serious about winning, you bring in Shaq Lawson. Did he even play last year?
Nope.
Like, come on.
Not at all.
Like, I get it. He's good at the run.
Those players, because they feel like, oh, well, at least he's been here, knows the system. Forget all that.
Christian Wilkins is an all-pro defensive tackle, and he's sitting right there. You mean to tell me you would rather have Shaq Lawson instead of Christian Wilkins? Like, come on, man. Like, I'm like, don't get me wrong. Jordan Poyer has made a big difference on the defense. I think Gabe will make a difference eventually. I really do. I just think he's working himself back into football shape. I think Brandon Cooks is not going to be like a world beater, but I think he's going to help. I don't have any faith in Joe Brady, guys. Just none. Zero.
And it comes down to where I'm like, where's our touchdown plays? Where you scheme this up, boom, touchdown. That's that the hook and ladder. But we need more than just that. We need more than just Josh Allen running for his life in the backfield, hoping somebody can get open in time for him to hit. But at this time, all the running around he's doing, he doesn't get a chance to plant his feet because the offensive line is letting in free blitzes, multiple free blitzes. He's running for his life as soon as he gets the snap. And like I said, it starts from the top all the way to the bottom. It starts off with Brandon Bean not getting the proper people into this Bills offense or organization to benefit this team. You're bringing a lot of former Bills players that nobody in the rest of the league wants. But, oh, yeah, we'll take him because we used to have him and he's good to our system. No, forget that. Get an actual player. It doesn't matter if you have to relearn the system. At least if he's a good player, a great player, he's going to fill in a void. He's going to get in where he fits in. So coming from Brandon Bean, where he's not bringing in the right players for this team for us to be successful, that's one flaw. Drop it down to the coaching staff. You just will talk about it too, because how Joe Brady doesn't know how to scheme an offense to get open. And when I'm watching Sunday and watching all these games, they make it look so easy. So easy how they're just marching up the field. And, well, I was watching the Eagles game. And Jalen Hurts chilling, dump off, wide open, first down. Chilling, little sidestep. Like, it's so easy and fluent to them before the Bills is like, you're playing Madden on freaking Hall of Fame mode. And when you watch any other team, they're still playing on rookie. That is what I don't understand and can't comprehend with this Bills organization and what comes down to the coaching staff, where Joe Brady can't scheme up good offensive plays. We're way too predictable. On the defense, we're getting a little bit better, but still not enough. And It just doesn't make sense. And then trickle down to the actual players. We're missing tackles. We're letting gaps get wide open. Is this and that there on the offense? Nobody's getting open. Khalil Shakir is fumbling the ball, and they're dropping the ball, and Josh is going back to freaking 2018 with these stupid-ass interceptions. Like, and then the O-line doesn't want to block, and Deion Dawkins
been
giving
trashed for like 2 weeks
on a
now.
block. Come on now. Like,
Deion Dawkins has been trashed for like the last 2-3 games.
And it kills me. It kills me to see this Bills team look like this because we know they're better than us. And I understand from other fan bases, oh, Bills, this, Bills, that, you guys are spoiled. Like, but the thing is, we play to a higher standard. I get it. The Bills are not all that, but like, from when you watch this team week in, week out, every year, you know this is not the Bills standard. It's not. It's not. And it comes down to a point where Brandon Beane neglected this team so much trying to vamp this defense where this defense ain't shit. You want to keep defense, draft defensive players and sign defensive players, and nobody is standing out. And you're neglecting Josh. And so much wrong with this team, and there's not one player that can save us. There's only Josh, but there's so much on Josh's plate right now. This is why he's fucking running 17 yards back, trying to make a play and take a big ass sack. Or he's just throwing stupid interceptions because he's trying to fit in the right hole or the gap because nobody else is open. Like,
honestly, I think it's time. You gotta let Josh be Josh. You can tell there's a couple times where he wants to run, he just doesn't run. And I'm wondering if it's the coaching staff telling them, we don't want you taking too many hits. Well, guess what? He's taking hits, dropping back to pass. He might as well be running where he can gain some yards. Like, I think Josh needs to just use his legs a little bit more, man. Like,
you don't have to sit in the pocket. Like, if you want to run, go. But that's enough between me and you, cuz. Harry, talk to us, man. What did you take away from the Texans game?
All right.
Anybody that can step up to help, or what we should do different? Man, talk to me, Harry.
Yeah, man. So I honestly think that schematically, I think that we're not comfortable. I mean, it's just you see a lot of slot receivers on the team now, right? And then Brandon Cooks gets acquired, and then you're thinking, oh, it's another slot guy. It's not another slot guy. He plays both, but majority plays on the outside on offsets. So you got like a tight end and a receiver on, close up, and then you got him by himself on an island because he gets separation. He still has speed. He's over 30, but he still has speed. Honestly, man, I just think it's injuries, it's scheme, and it's play flow, man. Like, Joe Brady sees that James Cook gets 6 for 75 and a touchdown at half, and he disappears the whole second half.
Every game.
And then he gashes and gets a Devin Singletary type carry where he gets one carry and a half, and he goes over 100, and it looks impressive on the stat sheet, but he wasn't felt the rest of the game. Like, it was the same thing that happened last year when Houston faced Buffalo, and James Cook was killing them. And next thing you know, they shied away, and then Josh went 9 for 30. So play flow is very important, and especially when you got receivers that are not like, lifers with the Bills that haven't been there 3+ years with Josh, and you got to get them acclimated. It should work to their advantage. You should have new looks every game. You should have, this is an Elijah Moore game. This is a Dalton Kincaid game. This is a now McCole Hardman or a Keon Coleman or whatever. It's that type of dynamic like offense that they could have, but I don't think Joe Brady's comfortable with the people that are being brought in. I don't think it's up to him who's being brought in. It's kind of the, here's lunch and you got to eat what you got to eat. And now he doesn't know how to do it. I mean, just now, Elijah Moore just feels slighted now. He's just like posting all over on the Bills and is blaming Joe Brady for Josh Allen's interception that he had, the first interception that he had on Thursday. And he's replying to people on the media. And it's that bad now. Like, so there's something wrong in that offense and in that locker room. That's like spreading like a wildfire. It don't matter if it's Dion, if it's like, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I really never saw Dion like this, like all type of, you know what I mean, like all world type of dude. Like last year he started showing out with the new hand technique and the way he's been protecting Josh, and it's underrated last couple years, but you can see now the type of leadership that there is. And going back to you guys were talking about how Josh looked like he was frustrated, and he finally started saying like, what are we doing, to Mitch Trubisky, and Mitch Trubisky's covering himself and trying to cover his face on what's going on.
Right.
But in all reality, it should have been Josh stepping up and getting everybody over. It's like, what the hell are we doing? Like Ray Lewis back in the day used to huddle up everybody and tell everybody, yo, what the hell are we doing? Let's do this and this. And let's go down the field and score. Where is that type of leadership from Josh at this point in his career? Where you got a bunch of young guys and you got guys that have been in the league and are expecting more. I bet you guys like McCole Hardman, Elijah Moore, even Gabe Davis at this point. You know, like veteran guys, they're seeing guys like Josh get all this praise, but then when they end up in Buffalo, they go like, "Oh, this is not what I expected it to be."
Mhm.
It's like there's nobody keeping Josh accountable in that sense, and they're expecting more of him instead of doing their part and saying, "Listen, dude, I need the ball more. I see this. Can you throw it to me on this?" There's no chemistry from no receiver on his team but Gabe Davis, and Gabe Davis actually had a good outing, and then he disappeared. There's no looks for him. He all of a sudden he's not even in the lineup. He's not out on the field running routes. Terrell Shavers goes 4 for 90, like you said. He doesn't get a look the whole game. There's something wrong. Like it could have been a James Cook game. I had a conversation with somebody else aside from this, and I said it should be a James Cook game.
Right.
And there was no sighting of him in the second half. We could have kept the game close. We could have taken a lead and kept them off the field with time of possession running the ball.
Right.
If you can't throw the ball, run the ball. Where's Ray Davis? Where's Ty Johnson? Like these guys are like not being utilized. Nobody's being utilized. Everybody eats is now just a phase now. It's all from last year. It's not.
Yeah.
That's not the case anymore.
There's not enough food to go around the table.
No. Listen, man, and to be honest with you, signing Shaq Lawson to me was more of a money move. They signed, dude. You know, it's $17,000 a week for him to be on the squad. That because he's been in the league for 3 years or more. So practice squad players get paid that much a week, and that to them that's chump change. But it's somebody that they could keep on the defense.
Right.
And everybody knows why we're not getting Christian Wilkins. Y'all
Yeah, Josh says no way.
We know that we're desperate out here, but there's when your reputation gets blemished that much, there's only gonna be a few teams, and I don't see Sean McDermott being the type of guy he is, giving somebody like that a chance.
Hold on. I just want to play devil's advocate for that.
For sure, yeah.
I agree with you. He has a blemished past, but wouldn't you think he would if he had got another shot here, he would come here for the rest of the year and be on his best behavior because he wants somebody else to give him another chance in the offseason?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm looking at it like that. Like this guy right now, he ain't got no room to be fucking around.
Right.
So like if
he can, but he's also coming off an injury too.
But
yeah, like I don't know.
Bill's organization only signs people, character-based people.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, guys. Joe Brady has proven himself to be fool's gold, right? Think about it. He made his name because he had Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson at LSU. That's when he made his name, right? They went to Carolina. He went to Carolina. They ain't do shit down there. He came here, and basically all he did was take Ken Dorsey's offense and just switch it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And even then, last year and the year before we had Diggs, and we had pretty good receivers. Last year we did well. Why? Because nobody had tape. Nobody had tape on this new offense. Now we're running the same offense we ran last year, and now everybody knows the Bills are not going to test us deep. We can sit on all the underneath stuff.
Just without the duality.
I gotta give my man Frank on just for that, man. No Bills, no matter. That still pisses me off though.
No, seriously. Hey, yo, Drew. On a separate level, being a Christian, right? It's really hard, right? Being a Christian is really hard. You got struggles all the time. It's just like being a Bills fan.
Absolutely.
You're gonna have struggles all the time, but it don't stop you, right? It don't stop you. You just gotta keep going. It's hard. So there is no quitting on this team. There is no quitting on this team as far as the fan base goes. But as far as organizational, like I feel like we're at this hole financially that Brandon Beane put us in. We got 33 plus million. You know, we still paying Von Miller. You know, we still paying Dane Jackson like prime money. And this guy is like dead cap money. He's still on the team.
Mhm.
It's massive. It's,
Diggs
it's
was
not as
dead cap
massive as other
money.
teams, but for
Diggs,
us, $33 million is massive.
if I'm not mistaken, Diggs dead cap money comes off the books at the end of the year.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and that's the
The-
biggest thing, and I feel like this organization is so stuck on that, and they just want a bunch of yes men in this organization. Like, if you're not going to fall under Bean, McDermott, and Josh, you can go. And they're not
yeah.
even gonna look your way or give you a chance. If you're not going to fall suit with this organization, you're not going to be part of the organization. And I feel like that's our biggest problem, where we need an outside voice to kind of change things up, shake things up. Like, I understand. I was talking to Hefe because we was talking about the whole Diggs situation. About, remember the one game where Diggs come up to Josh and like, yo, what's going on? This and that and the third. And Josh is just head down in his tablet. And we're all talking about like Diggs was too much, but then Diggs was doing what he's supposed to do. You got to hype up your quarterback. And when I'm looking at Josh after every drive by himself, looking at the tablet, like, why is nobody around him? Or when I'm thinking back to like Peyton Manning days and or even Tom Brady, where he's getting in his receiver's face, he's getting in his own line face, like, yo, you gotta fucking hit that block. You can't let a free blitzer, or dude, you gotta get in this part, this open, like where the previous game where we went for the extra point and Josh tried to hit Reggie Gilliam. Either Josh Allen overthrew him or Reggie Gilliam wasn't in the right spot. But that's the one thing where you can't go by yourself and sit next to Trubisky and a tablet and a QB coach and figure things out yourself. Surround yourself with your team, man. Hype your team up. Get the guys going, or I need somebody to get Josh going. Like, all right, Josh, come on now. They know you better than that. Like, get this shit going. Like, what happened to 13 seconds after you scored a touchdown? You gotta fucking go. Like, where's that dog at? I don't see him anymore. I see him
You know where he is?
off the field.
You know where that dog went? He left when Diggs left, bro.
Yeah.
Because Diggs was that guy to go up to Josh and be like, yo, let's go. Like, come on, let's go. Like, you be who the fuck you are. Let's go.
Now we got a bunch of yes men that's too scared to say anything to Josh because nobody is, because it's a bunch of average Joes with a superstar quarterback, and nobody can say nothing to Josh. Nobody can say nothing to McDermott. Like, and that's the thing. McDermott got to go too because he's the reason why a lot of our coaches are off this team. Prime example for Brian Dable. Everybody want Brian Dable to come back. He's not coming back unless McDermott's gone. Because that's the main reason why, because McDermott kept stepping on Dable's toes. He kept stepping the line and like, so when it comes down to it, yeah, at the end of the year, regardless, we could win a Super Bowl. I want to revamp this whole team. Fire the entire coaching staff and start fresh. Probably not the entire, but I definitely want either Bean to go. Actually, I definitely want Bean to go. I'm okay. Let me portray this question to everybody in the chat and to you fellas. What would you rather, let Bean go and keep McDermott, or let McDermott go and keep Bean? Harry, I'm gonna let you take that first.
So honestly, I would probably have Bean go and keep McDermott if I had to do one. And only reason being because he understands Josh regardless of what people see. Looks are deceiving. So maybe that's his MO. Maybe that's just something that maybe that's just something, that's the way he is. He likes to be quiet. He likes to be away from everybody. He doesn't want to hear from nobody. And maybe that's something that works for him. Personally, that's not something that works for me. I'm gonna say it again. I went to the Bucks game and all you saw was Trubisky next to him, and he's like on his tablet, and there's no receivers the entire game. Like they're all just looking afar. You got Diggs rolling it, or not Diggs. You got Cook rolling his eyes and not looking nowhere. He's in his own world until it's 3 and out, and then has to go back on the field. And he knows that he's not going to be utilized on certain downs, so it is what it is. I want to just backtrack real quick though, and I want to tell you one thing I saw in that game, and it was that kick return by Ray Davis, and not just that, but Chris Tabor, the special teams coordinator, gets so hyped up and so amped. And that's something that you don't see on this entire coaching staff. Like you see Joe Brady up in the Raptors getting, whatever, but you see players picking him up and getting amped with him. And you don't see that nowhere else. So you don't see that with, you don't see that with McDermott with the guys. Like it's just not a thing.
Right.
And I kind of feel that they have this demeanor when they come to Buffalo, that he runs the show and everything is on a tight ship, and it's too tight of a ship. It's like where players are not being themselves anymore. And without really saying it, there's a lot of guys that threw Keon Coleman under the bus, and now they're trying to be as nice as they can with it. But to be honest, uh, it's one of those things where if it wasn't for Bean, he wouldn't be on his team. I feel like he wouldn't. There would be a lot of stuff going on if Bean wasn't running the show financially. Benford, another guy that's just like him, Rousseau, all these guys he signed. But it's all Bean. It's not just McDermott.
Yeah.
Bean's the guy signing them. He's the one that put us in this financial mess. So I'd rather have Bean go than McDermott.
Because take over, man. What would you rather if you could take?
I disagree with both of y'all.
Okay, talk to me.
I'd rather have Sean McDermott go and keep Brandon Bean. It's easier to find a head coach than it is to find a good GM.
Okay.
First of all, second of all, guys, let's be real, right? We've been screaming big baller Bean, big baller Bean. Now for this year, he
that
didn't.
For a fact though.
No, but hear me out, right? This year is like the first year that we're like, what the fuck is he doing? Out of all the 9 years that they've been here, this is the first year we question him. We've been questioning McDermott since 13 seconds. So, I mean, I'm not willing to just be like, yeah, Brandon Bean's got to go just because he fumbled one offseason.
Okay.
Last year, we all were like, oh, what is he doing? And then we did what we did. Then everybody was like, oh, big baller Bean. Look, big baller Bean. Now it's going wrong, and now we want to get rid of Bean. 1 year. And on top of that, I know we're talking about all the bad shit that's going on, but I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I'm not worried.
I am extremely.
I'm not worried at all. I don't know why I'm not worried, but something inside me says, don't worry, relax. All we got to do is get in. I don't care. If you mean to tell me we got to go play Indianapolis in the first round, oh, well. We got to go play Denver in the first round, cool. Like, I'm going to have the best quarterback in the playoffs if we get in. So
now, my rebuttal to that is where I get it. This is the one and only year we never really this is the only time we ever question Bean. And you're right, we question McDermott every year. This is the first time we hear volumes of fans saying get rid of Bean. My thing is, remember that one episode where we went through every single draft in Bean's era, and I believe we graded him like a C+, B-. When we go through it, it's like every draft year you get like 2-3 good players, and the rest of them, they're not even on the team. And when it comes down to where the good players that we do hit on, they're just a guy. They're just a guy. Like Greg Rousseau, you're not an all-pro. You're just a guy. You're a good player, but you're not a great player. But
you can say that
you're
for
not
any
a great
team.
player. You're not a Pro Bowl player, but you're a good starter. Like
you can say that though for any team. The draft is the crapshoot. The draft is a crapshoot. Not every team's not hitting on every draft.
But then when you look at drafts, you get players like Lab McConkey. Why couldn't we get Lab McConkey? Because he's balling out over there. But then we're stuck with Keon Coleman, who can't show up on time for these.
Yeah, but like for every Kyer Elam that he drafted, you got a Christian Benford in the 6th round. I mean,
what you saying that? Why can't you give up your first round draft pick to get the Jalen?
I'm not listen.
If you know you got a track record where your first 1-2 draft picks, maybe even 3, you don't hit. Like, let's really go down to it. Name another besides what when we drafted James Cook?
2nd round.
Deion
Walker, 3rd round. I mean, we can keep going. Who else?
I don't know, man.
I mean, Gabe Davis was a 5th round draft pick.
It's tough to make the roster though, fellas. The last 5 years has been hella hard. That's why there's not.
And that's my point,
not really
though,
much,
right?
yeah.
But that's my point. Brandon Bean, up until this year, has, okay. Did we miss out on Von Miller? Yes and no. Von was on a crazy pace until he tore his ACL in Detroit. Like, Rousseau, he's young still, man. Rousseau, y'all know he's still only 26, right?
Okay,
I've seen enough of him. I've seen enough of him, though.
With you saying that,
but he had a hell of a game against Houston. Did you watch him against Houston? He had a great game against Houston.
But then when
It
you
doesn't
say
show up. It doesn't show up in the sacks department, but as far as tackling and putting pressure on the quarterback, he was there. He was there.
But
I
my
think
thing, we're talking about Greg Russo reminds me of Tremaine Edmonds. When we had Tremaine Edmonds, yeah, he was cool, but we got rid of him and found a Bernard, and we did even better. Now,
and then
I-
but that was 1 or 2 years, and now look at Bernard's a shell of himself right now. While
Because
Tremaine
he keeps
Edmonds,
playing hurt.
Tremaine Edmonds is playing like an all-pro in Chicago right now.
And I'm pretty sure they're pressuring the hell out of these players to play hurt. Because they know that if they play the second strings, you saw it in the preseason, it's over with. There's no depth that we thought we had on this team.
I mean, I'm not really trying to like full-fledged defend Brandon Bean. I'm just saying you asked me who would I choose, and if for me, if I keep Brandon Bean, I can insert Brian Dable where Sean McDermott is, and I'll be fine.
So someone had put on this thing that Sean McDermott has full control.
Yep.
And he's the one with the final say, and but is he the one putting the gun to Bean's head to say that you got to sign these players and to X amount of money and the whole nine?
Well, I don't know because
you know what I mean?
McDermott's been hinting that they need a wide receiver for the last month, and Brandon Bean didn't make the move. So I mean,
so it's really Bean's fault then, right?
Who knows with that? We really don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So to say a comment like, yo, like he controls everything as the final say, we don't know. We don't know what happens in there.
Realistically, guys,
we don't know what's going on.
Brandon Bean can't fire Sean McDermott.
There's only Pagula.
Pagula's so I think we're actually having the wrong conversation because Brandon Bean can't fire anybody.
Right.
It comes down to Terry Pagula.
And Terry Pagula give me Joel Tepper vibes. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Terry Pagula is completely happy with what's going on. I mean, look at the Sabres, bro. They've been fumbling the Sabres for years.
I don't want to talk about them.
Even though, hold on now, the Sabres have won 5 out of their last 6. They're on a roll right now. So
they do that all year. And then next month they're gonna lose like 12 straight or 18 straight.
No, I hope not, bro.
Dude, they do it every year. Remember 2-3 years ago? We was finally about to make it to the playoffs. And the whole month of February, we won 2 games? Literally lost the entire month and was scratching and clawing because we was in the playoffs, blew the entire month of February, and then we was tied for last place and just we could have won out and still wasn't going to be enough. So, but I do want to jump on this dude, Cancer Moon, 1923. I'm kind of ready for a small rebuild. I'm okay with firing Bean, McDermott, whoever we need to fire, have a down year next year, probably not make the playoffs, probably get a lower draft pick, and then revamp. Get a new team, new coach, new coordinators, new GM, and actually get a new feel, and probably hopefully that would revive Josh. You're like, okay, this is something different. It's like, oh, I've been living in the hood all along. This is my life. We in the hood. We have good days. We got bad days. It's cool. This is my life. Until you move out or you go on vacation somewhere else, like, oh no, it's something different over here, man. I can't keep going back to that. I need something different. I need to do something.
There'll never be a down year as long as 17's at the helm. He's too good, guys. This right now, you would consider this a down year. Right now, we're still 7-4, sitting pretty.
And he's still off a game where previous to that he put up 6 tutties,
and he's still on pace with his MVP year last year. So.
It's just the eye test. It's the eye test. It does not look good. And you're right, because when I remember seeing the one stat, like the Bills are exactly where they've been for the past multiple years.
I want to go back one more point though, right? We were talking about the draft and how they've been drafting defense. That could give us a hint on who's in charge. Who's the defensive guy? Sean McDermott. I'm sure if McDermott is the one running the show, then Brandon Bean's last few drafts would make 100% sense if Sean McDermott's running the show, because you go all defense. You pretty much went all defense last year and this year. I only know the reason for that is because we got a defensive-minded coach.
I'm gonna tell you this. Were we saying the same thing when he took back defensive calls versus the Panthers versus the Chiefs.
You could tell when he's
You know what I'm
calling the
saying?
plays and
You
when
could tell,
Babbitt
right?
is. Yeah,
And then you take away the calls at halftime in the Texans, and then they only put up 3.
you can
And
tell.
then you put a masterclass, you could tell, right? So why don't he just take them on for the rest of the year?
I agree.
What's the holdup? What are you
Listen,
trying to do? Are you trying to do less on your plate? Like what are you doing?
I don't think he's trying to. I think he's trying not to step on his D coordinator toes
For
and like.
what?
But no, but think about it though, right? He doesn't want to. We don't know what kind of like. I'm sure Sean McDermott knows what makes his coaches tick, right? So for all we know, he just don't want to. If he takes over the play call, that could affect Bobby Babbitt's confidence. He don't want to do that. Like, there's plenty of reasons why he probably doesn't want to just be like move out the way. But like at the end of the day, man, we're in the business of winning football games here, guys.
Yeah.
I don't care about feelings. At some point, Sean McDermott's just got to say, "Listen, thank you. I got this. Like, I got this." Sorry.
I tell you who do care about feelings. The Buffalo Bills do. Because if they really cared about winning, he would be taking full-time defensive calls. He wouldn't be sitting here playing with his fingers on the sidelines, waiting for Bobby Babbitt to give him a call and saying, "This is what I see." They say the master of the defense, and it clearly shows when he's calling it. But then when he's not calling it, we're out here struggling, and nickel defense looks like it got to go.
Right.
Yeah.
We're dealing with guys like Matt Milano that are still at sometimes stuff in the run. What happens when he leaves? You got Andreessen, and Andreessen struggles still.
I'm okay with because Bernard is down. He's not having a good year. Hopefully, he can heal up.
John makes a good point.
But we
John makes
also
a good
got
point.
with the injuries.
With
Yeah,
we're decimated by injuries.
We're gonna dive into that real quick, but like with the linebacker room, I'm okay with because we still got Dorian Williams, we got Shaq Thompson, who else? Andreessen. Like we got a couple guys there. I'm okay with cornerbacks. We're looking all right, but safeties look like we're great. Jordan Poyer, I'm seeing 21 making hits. He's getting tackles. With
I'm
the last
seeing
game,
Cole Bishop all over
like
the
15
place.
tackles and leading into the second year, man. Cole Bishop, golly. I know we ain't doing big dogs, but that's my big dog of the game.
Man,
Cole
from
Bishop.
the improvement from week 1 against Baltimore when he was getting cooked
Mm-hmm.
to now is crazy. Because
Finally
I
figured
mean,
out how to
guys,
use him.
honestly, can we actually make the argument he's been our best defensive player all year?
Yes. And I was about to say, can we,
or at least the most consistent?
For an all-pro standpoint, is that too much to ask for? Because he's balling. Now maybe
He's
the
balling,
stats,
yeah.
Maybe the stats probably don't say. We got to dive into Cole Bishop's stats. I don't know how it compares to other safeties in the league, but from the eye test, you see 24 everywhere. He's making big hits. He's stopping plays. That one interception where he cut through and dove in front of against Tampa. Oh my goodness! Like
Arguably, I would say Deion Walker too.
Yeah, he's definitely our rookie of the year.
Rookie? Yes.
Yeah,
and
Maxwell Harrison having 2 picks, 2 straight games, and then you know what I mean.
Deion Walker should honestly. I don't think he will be, but he should be in the running for defensive rookie of the year for the whole league.
Yeah,
for the whole league.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God, dude. I love that guy. He's a monster.
Yeah.
He is a monster. He plays hard. The motor, he's got a motor on that kid, man.
And he's coming through clutch where we need him the most because when you lose Ed Oliver and the Hoyt, like we need that dog. And coming from a rookie, bravo. Yeah, you deserve
it. Hoyt was infectious,
us.
Man. Hoyt was infectious.
Hoyt killed us. Losing him killed it because he brought the energy that we've been missing on the defense, and just losing him, not even just statistically, it's just the energy he brought to the field. And we're supposed to get that from Joey Bosa. Where's that at, man?
I think that I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna go on his defense, but from a defensive standpoint, I've seen the last couple seasons we don't have nobody that gets 10 plus sacks on this team. I think it's a schematic thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Like everybody is playing contain in the front four. There's no stunt moves being made. There's nothing special going on, and I've never seen it.
And it's not
there's just 4 across. They coming straight up. There's nobody doing stunt moves or nothing. It's just guys flipping sides and doing the same old things, nothing special. And all they're doing is containing. You will literally see them just hold the offensive tackle and not try to get to the quarterback. And they're relying a lot on getting coverage sacks over going to get the rusher. Because I bet money that if Joey Bosa was on a team where you're putting him at right end with the left tackle, I'm sure he's getting more sacks on that team because he's only seeing the one-on-one matchup and he's a pass rush specialist.
And it's
And he's gonna
also
get more on the field.
they're not allowing these players to be on the field enough to really catch fire. Because
This
as soon as
rotational
you
defensive
pick
front
up a first and
sucks.
second down, all right, you're out for the next 4 or 5 plays. Like, I
Yeah.
understand you want to keep these guys fresh and this and that, third. Like, no. Like, Harry, you play football. Like, you got to be in the game to get to going. Like,
To get a rhythm.
get a rhythm. And I'm going to take you back to one of the last times I played football. It was a while ago. Little regular pickup game. And I just couldn't get things going. I did a quick little slant, wide open. Little 5-yard slant. The dude hit me, bounced off my hands. I'm like, yo, what's going on? That's an easy catch. Quarterback getting pissed at me. I'm like, all right, I'm done throwing it to you. You're dropping the ball. And I just want you got to keep going. And it wasn't until my boy made a big hit on defense and fired me up. I'm making all types of plays. I'm over here, one-hand catch here, running and stiff arm another dude. Like,
It
you got to
translates.
keep being in the game to catch that fire. And I feel like McDermott or whoever is not allowing these players to be in the game long enough to really catch the fire. And it really comes out to James Cook too. Because you're not allowing James Cook to be on the field as much so he can continue. Because it's always after the second half, James Cook disappears. He disappears. Like, just imagine if we kept that run game that we do in the first half to the second half. This man will be on pace to get over 2,000 yards.
Yeah.
He just did 1,000. He could be at 15 right now if we kept that going and kept him on the field to get going. And it really primed for the defense as well, because majority of these defensive players, especially on the line, they're barely scratching 50% snap count. Like, I understand you want to keep these guys healthy and keep a rotation and keep the offense on their toes, but at the same time, I mean, you take one dude out who's getting a flow of the guy they keep battling every play. Okay, I see the tendencies. You take him out, put another dude in. Now that dude's dominating him because he's not used to those tendencies or what he's doing. And when he finally gets back in, it all switches up. So it's like you got to keep the flow of the game. You got to let these players to really play and learn their one-on-one battles no matter what. If it's defensive line, D-line against offensive line, or cornerback battles where receiver and cornerback, or however, whichever. I feel like you need to keep these guys in a little bit longer so they can catch that fire and keep beating the hot hand. Like Big Cuz just mentioned earlier how Charles Shavers went off the one game and you not even trying to target him the next. Like, come on now.
And I don't think that's all Josh either. I think that Joe Brady's calling the show on offense and he's just going with the flow. And I think that Josh got to step up and have more of a voice and say, this is what I'm running because I'm the freaking quarterback. And that's
another thing, I forgot what freaking podcast I watched, but he made a beautiful point where Joe Brady's offensive plays, where you look at your reads, are like wrong or opposite. Where as soon as Josh get the ball, 1 read, 2 read, 3 read, where honestly it should be flipped because his first read over here, his third read is usually open. But by the time he gets to his third read, they're covered. And maybe his first read, it gets hard for Josh. That's why you see Josh holding the ball so long. He's running around the pocket. Because when you watch the all 22 and you rewatch these games, I truly believe why. Obviously, when you're watching the game live, you don't see it because at that broadcast view. But when you look at the all 22, Josh gets the ball and he looks at his first read, he's not open. On the other side, somebody might be. But by the time he gets over there, he's not open either. And Josh keeps looking, and that's why the pressure gets to Josh. That's why you get an 8-sack type of game. Because you're not making it easier for Josh. You're making it a lot harder for him.
You're also getting 8 sacks when Spencer Brown's on a bum shoulder, and you're forcing him to play the entire game. And instead of putting in Van Der Mark, I know Van Der Mark's not the greatest, but man, he's healthy. You know, give him a tight end in there to chip, do something like figure it out. What if you know he's hurt? Second half adjustments offensively. Where are they? There's no they're sitting there with their hands sitting on their hands, not figuring it out.
Right.
They're more frustrated than they are trying to find answers. Is what it is.
Go ahead, because you got something to say?
Nah, man. I think we all saying what we want to say. I guess I guess honestly, I guess it's time to just get on to Pittsburgh. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
and let's. I know we're all the issues we know we have. Let's give credit where credit is due. Houston's got a great defense.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, number one defense in the league.
let's give them credit where credit is due, man. So, we got another tough matchup on Sunday. So, those boys got to leave that shit behind them and go play on Sunday.
Even with that, man, I'm like, in the beginning of the year, I wasn't scared of Pittsburgh, but now, like, TJ Watt. Who's going to be blocking TJ Watt? Like, when you look at this Bills offense, they're allowing free blitzers. These guys can't stand any blocks. You got Deion Dawkins giving up mid play and allowing a sack, and Josh Allen running for his life. We got to face TJ Watt, a future Hall of Famer. How does that, how do we? They're not showing me anything to make it seem like we can make a change for the better to really uplift the team to stop. Or not, obviously you can't stop a TJ Watt, but like you just said, Spencer Brown nursing an injury, so he's not going to be 100%. And honestly, who's Spencer Brown compared to TJ Watt? You damn near got to keep 2 eyes on him, maybe 3, or just keep Reggie Gilliam in the backfield to chip him or something, because TJ Watt's going to wreak havoc on Sunday. And if Joe Brady doesn't get the scheme in order, where maybe we have to go spread offense and do quick dink and dunks just so we don't give TJ Watt enough time to get to the backfield, then I don't know. It's going to be a long, long, long game if Brady doesn't really change up this offensive schemes.
You got a bunch of guys on this team that can separate when in order, like in a spread concept. I tried to say this earlier in the season, where you have mad receivers that are just quick dink and dunk type guys. It's not special in a matter of size and athleticism. It's just a bunch of crosser guys where you could get creative, and you gotta, you can't play zone too much and you can't play man too much because they're too quick. And now you have an offense where they're trying to replicate what they had last year with different personnel, with smaller receivers. It's not going to work. So may I suggest something? For Trent? Oh my goodness, not Trent Murphy.
Look, the way the Bills go, they might as well.
I just saw something earlier. They said that they signed TJ Graham, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I've seen it all. I don't see it all.
Cole Beasley and John Brown.
Yeah, they about to get them all back.
They about to go see if Mario Williams can still rush the passer.
You know what I mean? Like that's the last violent dude I remember us having. That was consistent year after year after year, getting 10+. So play action left. I don't see them doing play action roll right because TJ Watt's gonna be there all night. Just what you were saying, Jude. Like, spread them across, do quick dink and duck passes. The screen game is probably gonna be more effective in this game than any other game.
With the screen,
we got but now the CMO.
Can we run a halfback screen once in a while? Like, this wide receiver screen is not doing it. It's not working. As soon as the defense sees Shakir take that step back for the screen, they know it's coming. It's not working.
Oh, dude, Shakir needs to have better body language when he's about to go get the ball, because this dude literally has his whole bodies already turned when he's about to get the ball. He keeps looking over. He's like, have his hand. As soon as he says go, he's already got his chest already out. And then the DBs are coming in. Like, you already know he's getting the ball.
Yeah,
it's one of those things where when you watch tape, they're gonna notice it, and somebody's got to come up and tell them you got to change that. But nobody's doing that. So I like play action. Play action left is gonna be good. You got to run the ball left. You ain't running the ball right versus TJ Watt. You're just not going to. So they got Deion Dawkins has to have a bounce back game.
Right.
They're already pegged at offensive line with Spencer Brown with a bump shoulder. He's not going to get better in 10 days. I'm just sorry, he's not. These guys are 300-pound dudes coming at him. There's no way he's going to be back in 10 days and be like, yeah, I'm great, A1 shape, ready to go.
Right.
Vandermark, I'm going to be honest with you. If you really cared about your offensive line, your people, after you just re-signed them long term, how about you do something and keep them out of the game for one game. You keep them out for one game, and you're straight. It's only the Steelers. Like, it's Mason Rudolph. You know, like we will be able to keep them off the field, and when Mason Rudolph gets on the field, we should be able to put clamps on some of the guys they have. Beside, Metcalf. Is Harrison gonna play this game? Hopefully he plays because I know he got out the game. That's big, but him versus Metcalf, how's that gonna pan out? It's a lot. It's a lot that goes into this game. It's not just offensively. Defensively, they got a problem.
So
Who's gonna tackle Warren?
since we're talking about the Steelers, I ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's bring the big dog in the building. Hefe boss up in the building.
What's going on, man?
You know who it is, man. You dig me. You dig? No digs. No digs. No
No
digs.
No
digs.
bigs.
I don't talk about that. But man, pleasure to have you on the show, my brother. Love you, dude. Please tell the
Hey,
people where they can find you and what you got going on, dog.
Hey, man, it's got something going on. I constipate and you feel me, exacerbate. And if you down, I'm trying to regenerate you. You feel me? I want to see all my people win. You feel me? That's exactly. You feel me? I ain't grow up with a lot of people my people around me that like were older than me, or you feel me, within range of me, trying to help me win or wanted to see me win because they might have been down on their own luck. Shit, I could be down on my own luck. I still want to see my man shine. You feel me? Don't matter.
Right.
They could cloud over me, and I still put the sunlight on, bro. You feel me?
Definitely feel that, man. Nothing but love. So, yeah, we talk about the Steelers. Obviously, Bills at Pittsburgh coming up this Sunday. Me and my boy gonna be out there in Pittsburgh. We're gonna be lit. Gonna be another great time, y'all. Yo, Bills Mafia. We're gonna be out there in Pittsburgh. Talk to your boy. We're gonna do a live show out there. Steelers Nation gonna talk their shit. Bills Mafia gonna talk their shit. It's gonna be a lovely game. But like I was saying earlier, yo, Hefe, I know in the beginning of the season, I was talking about shit. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all ain't doing this and that and the third. TJ Watt. No, I ain't worried about him. I'm petrified about this man, TJ.
Look, I look at it like this. You ain't gotta be petrified because TJ, like, I had somebody say on Facebook to me that TJ was ass. But I'm like, see, and they can't even remember that. They're like, when TJ got the strip fumble on Josh Allen, didn't we win that game? I'm like, no. Actually, that shows how much people don't pay attention. Like, yeah, I get it. It was 3 years ago. Whatever the case may be, week 1. Perk Rogers back. We ain't got no Mason. Ain't no Mason jars. Mason ain't
Rudolph
over here. It's Perk Rogers. And I promise you, between the injuries and the Bills defense,
Perk Rogers. I love that.
He's gonna be having them smelling salt in his pocket.
About to say he about to be
Perk Rogers
gonna have smelling salt. That's that coca.
Touchdowns, 2 tutties, maybe 3. Because I'm looking at it like, even if Maxwell Harrison is in there, he's a rookie, right? Aaron Rodgers got something for that every time. You feel me? Like, he could reach into his bag of tricks and be like, all right, this is what I want you to do, DK. That's it. He's gonna abuse Harrison. And if Harrison comes back from the concussion, shout out, you feel me? Bruh, good, but you know, it's in the trenches. It's like that concussion was like friendly fire. Wasn't that with the Milano?
Yeah,
I'm not sure, honestly.
I think you're right.
Huh?
I think you're right.
Yeah, bro, that friendly fire stuff. Between Taylor Rapp, like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all might have to get rid of Taylor Rapp ass because it's like, bro, he like friendly fire and he like fighting his own teammates in practice. I'm like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Y'all need dogs, not bugged out, like, insane people. Like, that's I feel like between the injuries y'all got, bro. Honestly, between the injuries y'all got, that gives us a greater advantage. As bad as it is, I'd rather see y'all at full strength, but I ain't gonna lie. If my team ain't got it all together yet, I don't want to see y'all at full strength because what the fuck we gonna do? Right. I don't want that shit. I mean, you got injuries, and then the scheme, like you said, but I ain't gonna lie, we going through the same similar shit. Schemes. Our offensive scheme be looking. Arthur Smith's terrible. He got that one joint. The sidelines, like, I'm like, yo, bro, what? All right, so I was cool, but if you not like really like, if this offense ain't potent, bro, that shit's all like play. Like, bro, what is Arthur Smith doing? It's like our offense been on some bad shit too in the past couple weeks. You feel me? Like DK dropping the ball. But that's why I said, like, y'all, we have a better advantage with as many injuries as y'all got. That's I feel like that's what's gonna really carry us over. And on the other side, TJ, Cam Hayward, Patrick Queen, Alex Highsmith.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like these dudes is coming for Josh Allen, and I'm sorry to say, I feel like Josh Allen gonna be running for his life again because if Spencer Brown don't play, either a quarter of Spencer Brown plays, I think they said 2 to 5 weeks. So I don't think he's playing. But if he does play, it's gonna be a bad day. If Vandermark, I ain't gonna lie, he healthy. Like you said, Harry, but that boy is ass. If they rush him, it's a motherfucking shit.
I was already saying it. It doesn't matter who's going to be out there on that right tackle, if it's Spencer Brown or Vandermark or whoever. It doesn't matter. I need like 3 eyes on TJ Watt. But it's tough because, like you just mentioned, you also got the Cam Hayward and Patrick Queen and a whole bunch of other. I mean, you also got a stellar defense. Like you got more dogs than we do.
Bro, if they send Jalen Ramsey off the side off a blitz, bro, they might even do the same. Bro, they might do exactly what Atlanta did. They might do exactly what Jalen Ramsey spy. Sit your ass down there. If Josh come through, remember he said you his son or whatever case may be. Buckle that nigga.
Do that. I hope they do that.
Buckle that nigga.
And he's gonna do what Josh Allen did to Sauce Gardner. He's gonna come with that corner blitz. Oh, spin move.
No, but that's the thing, bro. Jalen Ramsey bro. I don't know if you peep Jalen Ramsey in the safety role, bro. He's really lighting people up.
I've been watching him. Jalen Ramsey definitely got revamped going to the Steelers because everybody thought he was washed in Miami. But yeah, once he went to Pittsburgh, yeah, he definitely got revamped. He's laying the boom, and you said he moved from cornerback to safety, and then that obviously slowed down his game and led him to use his mind more because he's an older player, but he's also a veteran player who's been in this league and was the best cornerback in the league. So his knowledge, obviously, he lost a step, but the knowledge is still there. So when you move him to safety, it definitely helped him revamp in his game. So when it comes down to, I mean, we just gotta be Joe Brady's game to really come on, dude. Because if he has another this game and blows the game for us, if he's not out that building by the time the Bills get back to Buffalo, man, we better fucking run through that airport with picket signs and torches saying "Fire Brady, fire Brady." Like, man,
it don't matter. It don't matter if we do that.
Fuck Brady like he was Tom. Like
it don't matter if we do that because they still gonna be on theirs. They're gonna say, "Listen, this is your shit sandwich. You're gonna learn how they like it." Yeah. That's just what it is. That's how the Bills run the show over here. They run a 3-4 defense over there. TJ Watt is gonna be by himself basically because there's gonna be already an end in between the tackle and the guard. You got TJ Watt coming out free. He's gonna be running for his life. You got to utilize your talent. Ray Davis is better with run blocking, or pass blocking. So I would have him utilize him a little more in the pass block game. Keep him back there and on third downs when you got to have a spread concept to get down the field. There's mad answers, but there's no flex. You barely see Ray Davis on the field. You see him more in kick return. You see there's no type of flex. Jalen Ramsey's never beaten Josh Allen.
Nope.
Jalen Ramsey's one of the only guys that gets the best out of Josh Allen. Only reason why is because he's like, I remember what you said about me 10 years ago, and I'm not letting that slide. Every time I face you, there's smoke, and I love that. But this time around, I feel like he might get his.
But
because
like I said, bro, and I'm gonna say this: a lot of Bills fans don't want to admit it, bro. Josh Allen is an emotional creature.
Oh, he is.
As a man. Not as a football player. See, people have this misconception where if I'm a dog and I'm running dudes over on the field, I just must be a dog as a man. I know people that are both ways. I know dudes that's dogs off the field, horrible on the field. Dogs on the field, but so they're super like, oh my God, baby. Oh my God, lovey-dovey, melting every day. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you have to know sometimes that comes to leadership in a locker room, right? Now I'm gonna say this. This is why. Now look at how Josh, bro. Don't create that karma, bro. Because if TJ drive Josh into the motherfucking ground, y'all gonna be real upset.
You know what's gonna happen?
A lot of people like that was dirty. No.
I'm not gonna say that. You know why? Because the last time I told Pedro that, and he said, "Why would you put that out in the universe?" And then he's crickling on the ground and freaking out because Will Anderson hit him. Listen, the last time,
there's something got to be wrong with him. Either he's like doing extra shit. I don't like the acting. If that's act, I don't know what it is, bro.
Oh, you talking about Josh with the flopping? Okay, y'all can talk a shit about Josh with the flopping. I don't get them extra yards if you can get it.
But I'm just saying, bro. As a human, basically, at the end of the day, Josh Allen as a human being is probably a super soft, fucking teddy bear, right? So a soft teddy bear can't run a locker room. I'm sorry, they're gonna follow suit like he does. It's like
I get what you're trying to say. You can't be a dog and be a people person at the same time.
He leads by his play. He expects the players on the bench to be like, "Look at me, do this, and turn up,
follow me." Yeah,
and that's bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's not. It doesn't take away from his greatness, but it just makes his greatness different because from the greats that I've seen, they getting at you. They ain't gonna. You feel me? Like the greats that I've seen, bro. Stephon Diggs would have threw his arms up, buddy would have looked up, and it'd have been. They'd had to get separated, something. But that's why I feel like, bro, honestly, with Josh Allen, this is where he gets it. Like, you can get in his head. Jalen Ramsey might be able to get into his head.
Yep.
Might be able to talk, because Jalen Ramsey going to talk. You see how Jamar Chase spit on his chest?
Only if things go bad. Only when things start going bad and start falling apart, like the way things been going, that's the only way. But it look like Big Cuz, man. What you got to tap in with this?
Yeah, my bad, Big Cuz. That's good.
Oh, no, y'all good. I'm just listening to y'all, man.
Okay, it looked like you had something to say.
No. I'm just listening. I see. I think it's gonna be a good game on Sunday. I think it's gonna be close, but I'm sorry. Jalen Ramsey gonna stay without a win against Josh Allen on Sunday. That's just my humble opinion. I think it's gonna be close though. Like it ain't gonna be like we ain't running away with it. I think Josh comes through at the end and we win. I'm gonna save my score prediction till later, but
all right, I was about to say, want to do quick score predictions or say?
Yeah, I got 24-22 Bills.
24-22. Let's get these score predictions out. My man got over here. What 27-20 for the Bird? There you go. Mafia, let's throw in some quick score predictions. What we got? Hefe, what you got?
27-17, damn near the same score. When week 1, when we last beat the Bills in Buffalo, damn near the same game. It's gonna be our special team's gonna do something. My man's gonna be on the sideline chewing the hell out of that gum. Cause like bro said, this is the first time I've seen any person on your coaching staff get up and be. I'm like, who is this dude? He just pops up out of nowhere. But he reminds me of Danny Smith from the Steelers, special teams guy, chewing the hell out that bubble gum. That's what he's known to do. Big ass wad, and he's just down there. Cameras, old man just going crazy. Like that's it's gonna be some special teams involved. I feel like we're gonna block a field goal because Prater looking a little shaky. We're gonna take advantage of that shakiness on the special team.
That's the second kick he missed all year. I wouldn't call it shakiness.
Right. But imagine when you got somebody like Cam Hayward. You know how many block field goals Cam Hayward owns?
But we haven't had
Cam Hayward old ass.
Okay. And tip balls, mind you.
We haven't had any of our field goals blocked.
Boom.
I'm just saying our special teams been stepping up the last couple games too.
Right. Last couple games, our special teams been like that.
I do want to say one thing that Harry was talking about Ray Davis. Outside of that kickoff return, Ray Davis hasn't done shit all year to earn any playing time. That's why they
on the field though.
Ray Davis, but when he does get his,
but when he does nothing.
I ain't even gonna say it.
I like for me on a third down situation, Ty Johnson's in the game because not only can he block, but he's also a threat to catch the ball, right? But what I don't understand is why can't we have Johnson and Cook out there? Why can't Cook line up in a slot in a spread formation and get and abuse a linebacker in the slot? And I'm not talking about just Pittsburgh. I'm talking about in general. Like,
can I bring up something real quick though?
That was one of his strengths at Georgia. James Cook was getting put out on a linebacker and catching a rock.
This league is about money. I'm gonna tell you straight up, it's about money. James Cook got his money. He's gonna be out in the field. Who's the second guy that got paid? That happens to be Ty Johnson. He got paid for cheap, but he got paid. He gets paid more than Ray Davis does.
And that's my thing.
Those guys are going to be utilized more than a
need
guy
to
that's
utilize Cook more.
and then Ray Davis, yeah, but that's the Joe Brady problem again. We're gonna go right back to that. There's no play for him. And then
obviously.
you know what I mean? And we all there, we in the same boat. And then with Ray Davis is more of a guy where Julian was saying earlier, when you are on the field and you don't have no plays going towards you, there's no way you have a feel for the game. So he gets one carry in the whole half, and you're like, he hasn't done shit. He ain't been on the field. He's a contact back. This dude needs to be on the field to get that contact to be able to get a flow for the game. So like when you're not on the field, and then on top of that, you got bad offensive line play in the last 4 or 5 games, and then next thing you know, he don't even need to be on the field. It don't matter who on the field. Jay Cook be on the field, and then he'll make chicken salad look, chicken shit look like chicken salad.
And if it's me, guys, I'm playing Keon Coleman this week. The kid got his little. Listen, this is where you got it. You're gonna know right now, right? Even if it's for this game, you got to know the kid got disciplined. Did he learn? If not, then he don't play the rest of the year. And hold on. And the reason why I say let's bring Keon Coleman back. If it was me and I'm running this offense, I'm not using him like I'm gonna use him in the passing game like I've been using Dalton Kincaid. I know that Keon can't block like a tight end in the tight end blocking and the run blocking game, but if you're gonna have him out there, let's line him up in the routes that you had Dalton Kincaid running, because that's the kind of position where I think Keon can excel at. In the inside, on a linebacker, on a safety, that's where he excels. Not on the outside, he can't separate. And it's been proven.
But bro, he's an oversized slot receiver, and we've been knew this.
But that's what I'm saying, though. I'm making that point.
We're saying, we're gonna make him an X. I'm like, bro, that's why I said sometimes things tie back to Josh Allen more than people want to admit. Josh Allen just might not be a quarterback that can make dudes' ceilings go high.
I'm trying to figure out how does Josh Allen come into the. Josh Allen doesn't say where people play. Josh Allen doesn't say where people play.
That's the problem, though. He should.
No. I'm gonna cut that right there because that's putting too much on his plate. Because he already got to remember plays and the backup plays and the cuts and this.
Now you want him to tell people where to play too?
Put that on his plate too. Where now Josh is responsible by putting Keon Coleman should be there. Keon Coleman should be there. What he could do is in practice. Josh Allen should have more one-on-one time with Keon to really get a good niche on, where do you want to be, or where do you feel like you can really be more successful at?
Right now.
I'm just trying to make the point that he's on the team, so let's find a better way to use him.
Right, bro. But if you're Keon Coleman, right? How much do you even care to play for the Bills anymore? Really? To be honest, I'll be honest.
He's been showing that he wants out.
Like all these people, even Dion and a bunch of other people have thrown the man under the bus. And
hold on. I gotta ask a question. Hold on. I gotta ask a question. Is it throwing him under the bus or holding him accountable?
Exactly.
Because he's fucking up.
I don't
want to hear this. Oh, he a 22-year-old kid.
They're fucking up on the same team like they did for him.
But this wasn't the first issue. They've been having issue with Keon all year.
His rookie year. Hold on, because he had his issue since his rookie year. This is not his first, not his second, not his third offense. He did this shit last year. He's showing up play. He's not performing. At the same time,
if you're calling him out behind the scenes and it's not working, then what's the next? You got to do. Let's see if you're calling him out.
I wouldn't say Deion Dawkins threw him under the bus. He held him accountable and told him like a grown man. You need to feel like
for what y'all persecuting Keon for. I have seen this happen.
Who's persecuting him?
But hold on, let me finish. Believe it or not, this shit happens more than you'd think. But the Bills aren't going to let you think that. They're going to ostracize it, right? And make it seem like, okay, but then along with ostracizing it, they're going to sit the man all the way down. And they're going to hamper him. And you know how hard it is for somebody's morale to want to come back off of that? When it feels like, and then you see how the reporters are in his face, bro. Literally, there's nobody protecting the man. Like, bro, it looks sad to me. It looks sad to me.
What are we protecting him from? He's a grown-ass man that gets paid millions of dollars.
But the thing is, Deion Dawkins, if you rewatch that interview, Deion Dawkins got his back. He said he loves him. He got him. He needs to grow up.
You gotta say that stuff, though.
All he said is that he needs to grow up. That's the only controversial. Hold on, that's the only controversial thing Deion Dawkins said is that Keon needs to grow up. You
Why
need to
can't
be
why
responsible.
nobody
You
get
need to show up.
controversial about the
Stand
goddamn
out. You
shit?
are our number one, not our number one receiver, but you was our first draft pick at the previous year. We need you to step up. And when you're not showing up to practice on time and you're not performing, not doing this, not doing that, yeah, we're gonna get on your ass. And when you keep doing it, this is like your third time this season that you're not showing up for practice, or you're not doing this and not doing that. Yeah,
He's
it's not
showing
just
up
the coaching
late.
staff, it's not just the media. Now the team is on your ass because like, yo, Keon, you
Yeah,
were supposed to be that dude. You're supposed to be our number one guy, and now you're not showing up to practice. You're not giving the effort up. Like, bro, like, do you want to be here? And now it's looking like he doesn't want to be here. Now, I understand, McDermott is not really handling it in the right way, but you already know how McDermott handles it. Once you fuck up, you fumble the ball, you're out. You fuck up in practice or you don't want to show up, you're out. That's not. I'm not saying that's always the smartest or best way to handle the situation, because I feel like sometimes you got to give him an extra chance. Don't bench him for multiple games. Give him more morale. Like, okay, you know you fucked up. We punished you. Let the man run laps around Orchard Park. Like that, punish him that way. Don't bench him from a game when you know this offense doesn't have no firepower and we're lacking receiver firepower. Now, I'm getting tired when you got Keon Coleman. When he is up there, all you want to do is throw him 50-50 jump balls. When you know he can do that, but he's not that successful at doing it. So maybe you need to put him somewhere else where he can be more successful at.
And remember,
that's
like
all
I
I'm
said,
saying.
You benching him doesn't help him at all.
Sometimes dudes just aren't like that.
Yeah.
Dead ass, bro.
But we
Like
sit here
that,
complaining about Josh being soft, and then now we want to coddle Keon. We can't have it both ways, man. You can't have it both ways, bro.
Hey, but this is the Buffalo Bills who keep people longer than they damn shouldn't have. They bring back motherfuckers who the skeletons of motherfuckers. I don't want to hear that, bro.
But what they got to do with what we talking about right now? What they got to do with what we talking about right now?
The skeleton of John
What
Brown.
does that have to do with what we talking about right now?
Well, what I'm
wondering.
You can't coddle your rookie receiver? Why not?
No, not when he's been fucking up since his rookie year.
It's the second year.
Sorry, I watched us coddle Pickens, even though we gave him away, bro.
And look, he balling in Dallas.
Do it all. So that's from my perspective, bro. I'm sorry, but remember, the Buffalo Bills is button up, suit and tie. If you ever cross any line and don't be a good boy, you know what you're gonna get.
You got a point with that.
You bringing
it back. You got a point with that. I agree with that, because I'll go back to what I said earlier in the show, where we just need a bunch. The Buffalo Bills just want a bunch of yes men. And Keon Coleman is like, it looks like he doesn't fit the scheme. Because honestly, Keon Coleman looks like shit. I really will put money on it. As soon as he leaves Buffalo, he probably gonna ball out for the next team he gets picked up.
Our receiver, bro. I promise you, because somebody gonna use it the correct way.
Can I say
Keon Coleman will never be a number one receiver? He was trash in college, bro. He made a couple of great catches in college.
Why would Josh Allen want him? Why would Josh Allen handpick the man? Josh Allen handpicked the man. Literally.
Listen, people make mistakes, but what I'm trying to say to you, and I don't even know how this conversation got far left, because I was trying to actually defend Keon and say that we're not using him the way we're supposed to use him.
Y'all aren't.
That's the point I was making. And like at some point, bro, I don't care. You're 22 years old. You get paid millions of dollars to do a job that all of us would kill to get paid to do. I don't want to hear that bullshit. You can't show up late to meetings when you're already not. You're not that dude to be like, oh, I'm that great that I could. I'm not that. He's not that good that he can act like that, bro. Like, and I'm not saying Josh should get away with it, but Josh is one of the best players in the world. So if he shows up,
Diggs was able to get away with the bullshit he did because
he's Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, exactly. He was
Keon Coleman can't get away with that shit. He ain't proved nothing yet.
Exactly. Diggs was able to get away with the cryptic tweaks and this.
And I'm not even saying like anybody should get away with bullshit like that, but come on, bro. There's a big difference between LeBron James doing something and the 12th man on the fucking Sacramento Kings doing something. It's a big difference, bro.
If all it is him being
let Harry get a turn. Let Harry get a turn,
bro. If all it is him being a little late for meetings, bro. And this is what he goes through for being a little late. I mean, mind you, like I said,
if it's the fifth or sixth, seventh time,
yes, bro, discipline him. Yeah, I get it. Don't coddle him. Discipline him.
So you go Google it. I have. It's not. They're not that big, bro.
Time out. Harry got something to say. Let HB talk.
Yeah, go ahead.
We at the hour 15 mark, boys. Y'all know I got mad kids and mad. You know what I mean? Like I gotta get going. But I definitely want to say my piece. I love all you guys. Thank you for having me on the show. I want to say this. When it comes to Josh being able to call, because I'm going to go all the way back until we got far left. From Josh not being able to tell anybody where they go, bro, like, I don't care what type of quarterback you play, what type of level you play, bro. Like, you know where everybody, like, where you want certain people. Peyton Manning back then used to tell people where to take a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he told everybody what to do at all times. That was his show he ran. Josh Allen just got re-signed to mad money, bro. $330+ million. Okay? He's got all the money in the world. You want to bring up money and everything? Money is obviously not everything, but when it comes to playing quarterback, you run the show. And you got all the money in the franchise, dude, that show is ran by you. And if you're not ready for that, then you shouldn't have taken all that reign. And the franchise should have saw that. Brandon Beane should have saw that. They all should have saw that. I don't think that we are using Keon properly, but I mean, if he was ready to be used properly, don't you think that they would have probably used him instead of re-signing all these other dudes? I mean, yeah, he's 22.
Because Sean McDermott and this coaching staff, they're stuck in their ways, bro. They're stuck in their ways.
And they drafted a dude that played basketball and thought they could turn him into an X. He got turned into trying to be Stephon Diggs' substitute, and that's an unfair position to be like 20 years old, 21 years old getting into the league. You know what I mean? I think we could all agree on that. He's not Diggs. He's not ever going to replace Diggs. But you should have got a dude that actually play receiver that could route somebody up. And you had him right there, and he plays for the Chiefs. I mean, yeah, he's 100 pounds soaking wet, but, bro, he actually can run routes and get by. And we gave him to the Chiefs. For God knows what reason, but we did. And it is what it is. Now we're stuck in this position where we don't have a real receiver on the squad. And the only dude that I feel like is a real receiver is Gabe Davis. And that's crazy for me to say. We relying on a dude with bad knees to be our top receiver. And who put us in this mess? That's the real question. When we find out who the one that put us in this mess, already gonna be too late. Because it's already too late. We already too far gone. We already too far gone. Now we gotta sync with the shit that we got. And it is what it is. We stuck now with the Marvin Lewis of sports now. We gonna get to the playoffs, we gonna lose in the playoffs. That's what it is. The only reason why we get farther in the first round is because we got Josh. And that's sad. And the 6 touchdowns that he had, again, underwhelming as hell. I can tell you I was at the game, bro. That wasn't all him. He was carried.
Bro,
There was one throw that was actually nice. The rest of them, bro, it was all dink and dunks and James Cook.
Bro, if you was in the Bills could have still lost that game. Imagine the Bills.
Of course we could have.
Put up 6 touchdowns, bro. Come on.
Of course we could have. Baker Mayfield was eating our lunch, and so was a second string, third string. But the running back was killing us too.
Yeah, because it's right. It wasn't really, Baker Mayfield made a couple plays, but no, it definitely was that running back number 4.
Bro, those third and longs that we was converting in, he was the one getting busy back there, bro.
Bro, the Bills league in missed tackles. Jalen Warren himself leads the league in making players miss, the most misses. So the genetic makeup looked like it's going to be 100-yard plus rushing game for Jalen.
Obviously, I mean, put that in your parlay every single week against the Bills. You want to put that in your parlay. The other team is going to get 100 yards rushing. Put that in your parlay. It's guaranteed. The Bills cannot stop the run for nothing. It doesn't matter about the running back. It could be the great running back or it could be a backup running back. And now, since the past Texans, it could be a starting quarterback or a backup quarterback. We need something different. We got to somebody needs to step up. We see Cole Bishop standing up. Old man Jordan Poyer, he balling. So we need a little bit more on the defensive line. You talk about Deion Walker. We need to see a little bit more of him. I know you're a rookie and you're balling out. You're the only one balling out because obviously Joey Bosa isn't doing enough. AJ Epinesa is trying, but he's not doing enough. Greg Rousseau.
I think Harry. Right about
that. I'm only gonna say this one thing because I'm gonna just throw it all in one shot because I gotta go, guys.
Go ahead.
What was your prediction, Hefe, for the score, real quick? Because I want to steal it, but
27-17.
Okay, I said 24-20, and
24-20. Who?
I gotta go with them, bro.
I don't blame you.
And the only reason why I say it is this: I don't see them surpassing I don't see them surpassing 20 points with the type of stuff we've been seeing the last couple weeks. And that defense, like Steelers win games that they're not even supposed to win. Like, to just keep it a
But do you
stack. They win
trust
games like
them?
they beat the Colts.
Do you
They
trust
beat the
them?
Patriots. No, I don't trust them no more than
They
I trust
just
the
let
Bills.
Baltimore come back from 1-5. Now Baltimore is in first place.
We didn't let Baltimore do nothing. They've been winning.
Yeah.
You did though, because y'all haven't been, and y'all let them make that comeback.
Well, their
Make that
offense is
comeback because
shit
y'all were
just like
losing
ours.
games too.
Their offense is shit just like
We're going
ours. So,
through
like,
going through. So just I could say the same thing. How
If-
could you lose?
Yeah,
tonight?
if Aaron
How
Rodgers
could you
is
lose?
I agree.
if
I
Aaron
agree.
Rodgers is playing that game, I'm gonna give the edge to Aaron Rodgers. If that's just what it is. In the corners on our team are, bro, like compared to the guys they got, dude, and the way that they use them is a little more effective. And we can't tackle, guys. Let's keep it a stack, bro. We can't tackle. Who the hell is gonna get off a block from Washington? Darnell Washington. Who's gonna get off a block from him? Who's gonna tackle him if he get the ball?
Right.
They're gonna have to put 3 on him. Who's gonna tackle Metcalf if he get loose for 1?
3 tight end set.
Bro, we could get away with getting 20, 21 points. Like it could be a 3-point game. But I just don't see Joe Brady putting him in a way where he's gonna get past TJ and Highsmith and Ramsey and all these other guys they got, dude. Like they got Porter and outside. He's looking like he's getting better. There's certain pieces on that defense that I can't say that surpass the Bills, like or that are less better than the Bills. You know, the Steelers are better than the Bills defensively, bro. It's just like that. And I have to say, bro, defense win games. So I got to give them the 3-point edge. I can't be biased. I love my team and all that, but I can't be biased. Like if we don't get a ball to James, it's over, bro.
Or if James get the ball and he averaging like 3.5, 4 yards per carry,
They lose their patience and then they don't want to get the ball no more.
they gonna throw the whole scheme away and start doing other shit.
And then they gonna start doing reverses and then they gonna shoot it all up.
I just want to say one thing. For as great as you just said the Pittsburgh's defense is, they're 28th in the league.
Right.
I get it.
And they got superstars. Hold on. They got superstars though.
Right. They got them all pros.
They shouldn't be 28th in the league.
Yeah.
Bro, when you have to, what did I say earlier? Gelling. While we're still gelling, I would rather face the Buffalo Bills like y'all are right now than if y'all was full health, strength, all of that. I'd rather take this. I'll take this game. Bro. And with TJ in the field, like a X factor against Josh Allen. Remember how you would spank us, and y'all would always be like, TJ wouldn't be there, and I'd stand on that. Like, yo, y'all treat TJ like he a bum, like he can't. No,
I don't.
TJ played the whole game last time we smacked y'all.
I don't want to.
One sack or one.
I don't want to overdo the bad juju and all that. But there was a time where Cam Newton got hit by TJ and it ended his shit, and it was over with. He wasn't the same quarterback after that.
Yo,
I'm just saying.
He can't come back.
This
is the third week in a row he done try to put Josh Allen again.
Nah, I'm not. I'm just telling you that it's crazy how
I love you, Harry, man. But
hey, listen, I love you too, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I get goosebumps with the whole season being injury this, injury that, and the only dude we're relying on is 17, and everything around him is getting hurt, and now his offensive line's getting hurt.
And then you see the game against the Texans where was 3 tackles he took.
You better breathe heavy because he's getting close to 30.
He's getting
and once
hurt.
you get hit, bro, it's over with. It's over with, and you got a guy like TJ that's coming in.
We can't allow a sack like TJ just had against Caleb Williams. We can't allow that. We can't allow the way TJ Watt sacked Caleb Williams in the end zone to get the all sack rusher over JJ Watt. We cannot allow TJ to do that against Josh, bro. And the way Josh was running for his life on 8 sacks against the Texans defense, we can't allow that. TJ Watt needs to be priority number 1. Point blank period. I don't care about Ramsey. I don't care about Hayward. I don't care about nobody else on defense. We cannot allow TJ Watt to ruin this Bills offense. We need 2-3 eyes on this man at all times. Have Reggie Gilliam in the backfield majority of these snaps. Just at least chip him. Just chip him and dump off. Like,
I'm gonna let y'all run everything after that because it's
go ahead, Harry.
I don't know why.
Give me your final thought, score
Yep.
prediction, and you can make your way out.
Give me
24
one hot and spicy.
24-20. I got the Steelers unfortunately winning because they're the home favorites in the whole nine. Hot and spicy. I think Cole gets another pick.
Okay.
I feel like on the Steelers side, since I'm going with that, I feel like TJ ends the game. TJ ends the game. He's a free
Goodbye,
and we finally have an answer to the play calling after that. I'm really hoping that because I'm a Bills fan at heart. I've told Hefe this on the side, bro. I be trying to recruit my damn self, bro. I'm trying to figure something out, bro. I've been a Bills fan 17 years. Ain't nothing going on with this team. It's only gonna get worse. Each citizen here is gonna get paid. It's gonna be paying $566 a person in the whole population of Western New York. I did the math to pay for this stadium. It's coming out of your taxes.
Shit,
Even you,
more than
Hefe.
that, bro.
No, listen. Hey, you see ticket holder, ain't you?
I'm going into that motherfucker.
You know what I mean? So
I got two
if y'all gonna rob me, they robbing you by force. They're robbing you by force. So exactly without you even looking at it. So last thing I'm gonna say,
we all own some of the team.
Last thing I'm gonna say is that if we lose this game and there's nothing that changes after this with the play calling or anything like that, you can consider the Buffalo Bills to be a loss.
Well,
not for just this season,
I believe
but I'm talking about down the road if nothing gets changed.
No, but they just said if the Jaguars win and the Bills lose, we have no chance making it.
Oh no, you can forget about just the playoffs.
They just said
I can see us still making the playoffs.
We lose against the Steelers,
I can still see us making the playoffs. I just don't see if they don't fix something on the scheme, it's over with. I feel like Pittsburgh could scheme anybody up in the league. They did it with Indianapolis. They did it. They could do it with Buffalo, bro.
Arthur Smith is just as bad at play
I'm not talking about Arthur Smith though.
Okay.
I'm talking about the defense. I'm talking about the special teams. I'm talking about if 2/3 of the units are out scheming, because Arthur Smith and Joe Brady in the same league. If you got 2/3 of the schemes out scheming you, they're gonna win the game.
I don't know though, bro, because our special teams been balling lately. So
when you could get Perk Rogers on the ground more than once, they could win the game. If they don't, they lose in the game. I love y'all boys. I appreciate y'all having me on the podcast. Y'all anytime, bro, just hit me up.
Hey,
you know
man,
what it is, man.
I love you too, but you come on here next week throwing another Josh injury stuff out there, man. We might have to take your card, man.
Hey, listen, I know I'm struggling with my car, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm gonna be a realist. I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna tell you what you got to hear, not what you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you what you got to hear.
I'm just talking. We know what could potentially happen. Doesn't mean we gotta say it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
All right. So it's like Harry Potter stuff, like Baltimore. Like you can't say his name.
Yeah,
like
I agree 100% with your premise. I do. I just don't want to put that. I don't want to put that in the atmosphere, bro.
Don't tell nobody.
Don't tell nobody.
Yeah, boy. I see it. I see y'all boys. What's up, brother?
Nothing but love, man. Tap in with them. Harry, have a blessed night, man. I love you. Dude.
Thank you, man. Y'all have a good Thanksgiving. God bless you, Sandra, too, and everybody in this chat.
God bless, bro. Peace. Happy Thanksgiving. All right. How we feeling, fellas? How we feeling?
Good,
feeling good, man. Feeling great, man. Y'all get me fired up, man.
I love it. I knew it was gonna be one of them shows. Every time Hefe jumped in, he get the shit started.
Listen, because I'm with everything what everybody's saying, but I'm also one of those. I'm not all. It's not all doom and gloom, bro. Literally, we could get hot, and if we get healthy, it's like Shador said, it gets dangerous.
Right. But I remember, Pedro, you were one of the people that did say, I gotta walk y'all back on this one in the name of the Lord. Amen. Y'all said, as long as we got 17, we will be fine, and y'all proclaimed it, and that was a motherfucking lie. Because this is the NFL, and where you need to be a team completely to win a Super Bowl. And I said that. I'm not saying he ain't Superman, but you can't sit here and act like when there's a whole bunch of other superheroes and villains across the league, You can't make it seem like he's Superman because he's not. He is but way above whatever you consider average in the NFL. But don't ever think for a second that there ain't people out there that can make him look real pedestrian. And I've always said this. When I say it though, people consider it hate, bro. And I've been getting that for years.
Nah, I don't consider it. I don't think you get. I don't consider it hate,
bro. They never.
I don't consider it hate. I said it earlier. I don't know if you seen it earlier. I told Julian earlier he was bad. He was bad on Thursday night. He was bad, and yeah, did he have a Texan in his lap damn near every time he dropped back? Yeah, but still, at the end of the day,
why the fuck is you trying to throw it to Palmer when you got Dawson?
Bro, does this?
Hold on, but listen. But the thing is, with Josh Allen, he fucks up. Not all Bills Mafia is going to keep him accountable.
For any team.
But the thing is, not every single Bills Mafia going to keep Josh Allen accountable because Josh Allen is the Buffalo Bills. Without Josh Allen, we're going back to the drought.
We're probably 0-11 right now without him.
We're going back to the drought. But the one thing about Josh, hold on. One thing about Josh, he's the reason why we're here where we're at right now. I understand he's fucking up, but there's a lot on display. And I'm still getting on his ass because of 2 interceptions. Who the fuck was you throwing it to? The dude's triple covered, and he want to zip it in. You ain't put no zip on it and got tipped in the air in the catch. Interception. The second one towards the end of the game. You're marching on the field. You got the game-winning drive. Hit Dawson Knox, go out of bounds, and then figure out the next play. But you're trying to go for the touchdown joint because you think that safety was following Knox, and you ain't wasting enough time, so you try to zip it to Palmer. When Palmer went up to the end zone, and you ain't throw it up. Because if Josh had a little bit more time, he had 1 more second, he could have, instead of throwing a dart, he could have lobbed it up, and then Palmer could have caught it in the end zone. But instead, he wanted to zip it to him. So when that safety coming down to check Knox, because he seen Knox was open. Once Josh threw that ball, he turned back and caught the pick. I don't know why Josh never seen Knox. You're right in front of your face. If you see Palmer, how did you not see Knox? The thing is, I'm going to keep Josh accountable, but at the same time, Josh is the only reason why the Buffalo Bills are where we're at right now.
Listen, Josh played bad on Thursday. And I just want to say it's okay to say Josh has been shitty the last couple losses.
I never ever proclaimed Josh to be garbage ever. But I'm
not talking about you, Hefe. I'm talking about the people that get mad when you try to blame Josh. Like, it's okay for Josh to take some of the blame. He is the star player. That's what happens. The star player usually supposed to take the blame. It's okay. He was bad on Thursday night against Miami. He was awful,
horrible,
awful. He's missed throws this year where it's like,
and half of these interceptions, you're looking like, Josh, what the fuck are you doing? Why did you try to throw that ball? Like, what are you seeing? What are you thinking?
So am I wrong to say when I say Josh is the new backyard football quarterback, where the way he throws, it has less to do with IQ or anything like that? It's just, fuck it, somebody over there. Fuck it, put it here. Like I always say, to me, Mahomes is the IQ. To me, Mahomes is the IQ quarterback. Josh is the backyard football, more type of.
Mahomes ain't doing shit either. Mahomes playing like shit too. Mahomes playing like shit too.
Mahomes' IQ is something different, bro. You gotta admit that.
Mahomes interceptions. Come on now, you're not watching.
But I'm saying, bro,
Mahomes throwing stupid ass.
I know what you're saying. Hefe. I know what you're saying,
bro. He comes from a lineage of athletes that threw a ball. Is what I'm saying. The way he's underpitched and that shit. It's beautiful, bro.
Well,
I
Patrick
swear,
Mahomes
I'm not gonna say Josh
player too.
Footballs at the same time, but Mahomes, like I said, Mahomes to me is more IQ. Whoop, crossover. Whoop. Josh Allen's more like, I'm gonna run through your ass. Down there, like.
But I would argue here too. He looked just as bad as Mahomes, Josh is right now.
Well, I would argue
specifically some of their best passes. If you take them and you put them down to sit next to each other, it's like Josh takes a broken play and turns that shit into motherfucking goal. Mahomes, he's at the goal line. Who the fuck is gonna do this to the ball at the goal line?
But that's also the coaching of Andy Reid. It's not all Mahomes and boys. That's the difference between McDermott and Andy Reid. That's the whole difference. That's the reason why the Chiefs are so much better than the Bills. It's not
Bro,
because of Mahomes and Josh and Kelsey and this guy and that guy and this guy. It's solely based off the only reason why the Chiefs are so much better than the Bills and why they're so much successful is because of Andy Reid and McDermott.
Okay, so what you're saying is Mahomes is shitty.
Who said that?
Well,
Hell no.
you just said the only reason.
Who said that?
Well, I mean, if you switch, that's not what he's saying. He's saying if you switch, Josh has a couple rings if we have Andy Reid, because McDermott's cost us a bunch of times.
Now, if Mahomes is with the Bills, if Mahomes is under McDermott with the Bills, I don't think Mahomes will have a ring. Like, do you agree or disagree? Really?
I don't know.
If we drafted Mahomes, because we had a chance to draft Mahomes.
I hate
got Khalil Shakir a ring. I ain't gonna cap to you. I am not gonna cap to you. Mahomes might have got Khalil Shakir and them boys a ring. I ain't gonna cap to you. This team,
hold on a second. Hold on. If Mahomes, listen, you give Mahomes Mahomes has never had a receiver the caliber of Stephon Diggs. So
we never had the caliber of tight end as the Kelsey.
I mean, actually, hold on. I lied. I'm sorry. I lied. They had Tyreek Hill. I'm sorry.
Come on now. Yeah, so yeah.
My bad. I forgot. I'm just so used to Tyreek being in Miami now. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think. Yeah, if he was on the Bills, I still don't think Mahomes would have a first round.
I just want to say this to Hefe's point, right? You can compare. I think the best comparison for Josh is Brett Favre. Brett Favre was that gunslinger. He got that arm arrogance where he can just fit it anywhere, any throw, he can make it. Sometimes he made it, sometimes he didn't, right? But I would disagree on the IQ point. Only, I think for this year, I think you're 100% correct on the IQ point, because I think Josh is not playing very smart right now. He's not playing smart football right now. Right now, this year. I'm just saying. I'm just talking about this year.
So you've never seen none of these horrible miscues in past like last year?
No, Josh was on point last year.
Not last year.
Hold on.
2019.
Hold on. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I just honestly can't remember. I can't remember.
Yeah, pull it up. I'm not going to say he never had a bad play.
Every QB has a bad game.
Bad, stupid play.
Of course.
In the past 5 years.
That's why I want people to stop treating Josh like he's motherfucking Jesus. That nigga.
He is here,
my
though,
bad.
Bro.
That dude is a really amazing football player, bro. Probably one of the top 3. Top 3. On God, top 3. But my thing is, some of his mistakes, it's the way people put him up. They make it seem like he can do no wrong. So when he has these mistakes, I'm like, you gotta kind of get at him about it.
But let me explain to you why people do that, right? Especially like the people that didn't grow up in the Super Bowl years, like the people that grew up when the Bills were shitty. Bro, we went through almost damn near 20 years of shitty quarterbacks. So when we finally,
you gotta tell me.
No, hold on. I'm not telling you. I'm just saying, like, I'm just trying to think of why people are like that. You know what I'm saying? We so used to the shitty. Now we got this fucking upper echelon dude. It's like, bro, he's the reason why we're not shitty anymore. It's kind of it's hard for some people. I'm not saying you're wrong, but it's hard for some people to separate that.
You just can't generalize the whole fan base.
The same people that
I feel like with you try to generalize the whole fan base when you got slight fans here.
I didn't say everybody, bro.
He didn't.
Bro.
You got the realest fans, and then you got the.
When I tell you hundreds of people, I mean hundreds of people. If you go to my IG right now,
I see it,
and you can see it'd be like 400 comments. It'll be 200 people, all different Bills fans going crazy. You be like, "Hey, bro, I never said the man was." You feel me? I never said the man was shitty. How dare you talk down on Joshua Patrick, Daquan Allen? How dare you, you piece of shit? And I'm sitting here like, so, but these be the same people that have Mahomes hanging from a little joint at a tailgate, hanging him with Kermit the Frog, and I'd be like,
bro, you know,
I can't poke fun at you can poke fun at somebody else's.
Hold on, though. I just want to say this before, like I got it in my head. My point I just made about Josh, it's it's the same for Sean McDermott, for the people that still defend McDermott, right?
Yeah. Okay.
They still defend him because he broke the drought and he's brought this culture. That's cool. It was cool 3 years ago.
Standard now.
It was cool 3 years ago, bro. I don't care about the AFC champ. Like everybody's like, oh, the division's gone. I don't care because I don't care about the AFC East.
We had 5 of them. What did that do for us?
Just get in and win it. That's what. And it's for McDermott.
Go ahead. My phone gonna die in like I got like 15%. So I just wanted to ask y'all before, how many wins do you think y'all gonna get within these next games? Because at the Eagles, the Steelers, Joe Burrow with the Bengals, so you're gonna have to shoot out, even though their defense is trash. If your offensive line got issues, don't matter how trash somebody's defensive line is, they could still do something. If Joe Burrow could put up points, then you got, I don't know, I'm not gonna say nothing about the Browns, but then there's the Browns, Patriots.
You got Myles Garrett. Like, the thing is, we can play the Browns and they could beat us because they got the Myles Garrett. If Myles Garrett wreak havoc against Josh,
and they got Quinshon Judkins, and he can run the rock too.
Right. So it's like, dude, honestly, I got the schedule. Where's the schedule? Right here. Boom. So right after Pittsburgh, like I said, every single one of these games are toss-ups. Like, we got Steelers. Steelers very much well can beat us because with the way their defense is set and the way our offense is playing right now, very much well can beat us. And we're in Pittsburgh. And they're home, so yeah, playing the Bengals. I don't think Josh Allen has ever beat the
Cincinnati.
Bengals. I don't think Josh Allen ever beat the Bengals. And then you got a healthy Joe Burrow. Jamar Chase comes back. That's going to be a tough one. Then you got the Patriots. I get their schedule, this and that and the third. They only beat us by 3, and that was a Super Bowl, but they're still a hot team. They're number 1 in the AFC right now, if I'm not mistaken.
They're lined up bro.
Playoffs and then knock the Chiefs out the playoffs too.
Then we got the Browns. Like I said, everybody wants to sleep on the Browns, but Myles Garrett still plays on that team. One of the best defenders in the league right now. So that very much well could be another, I want to say a trap game. That could be another game that we just chat about ourselves where if Myles Garrett is wreaking havoc and the defense doesn't make enough stops, that's another game. Then the Eagles. I mean, how do you expect us to beat the Eagles? It's like really to tell what team are we going to get on these games? And then at the end of the season is the Jets. So obviously we're going to play our starters because we're still trying to fight for a spot in the joint. So honestly, out of all these games, the only game I'm confident in winning is the last game against the Jets. Every other one of these games, we could possibly lose. I'm not convinced that the Bills can win. I trust that they can because the Bills are the Bills, and we still got Josh Allen, and we can always find a way. But it depends on what type of team we get. Do we get a team where the offensive line we have no offensive line? We only playing fucking, 5 players, Josh, a running back, and receivers, and no offensive line and 1 center? Because that's how it looks. With the amount of free blitzers and the pressure we get and 8 sacks for 70 yards, how do you do that? That's a whole drive blown. 8 sacks for 70 yards. How do you allow that? I get the one play Josh blew 17 yards on himself, trying to run in circles and whichever. I get it. But at the same time, I'm not confident in this team anymore.
I want to just say,
show me enough.
Let's also, like I said this earlier, let's give credit to Houston's defense too. They're really good.
Okay, give credit.
They're really good. They give up like 13 points a game.
But how do we allow Davis Mills, a backup quarterback, to do what the fuck he did to us?
But
to put up 23 points on this. Oh, but he still put 23 points on our defense, right? We didn't do stop. We should have just imagine if Stroud. Just imagine if Stroud was playing. Imagine how many more points they would have.
Mills to turn the ball over.
I'm glad you brought that up. Go ahead.
Teams that, if you look at these notable losses, bro,
Davis Mills,
those games, those quarterbacks outplayed Josh Allen. Outplaying Josh Allen is an issue. He's not playing against them, but they outplay him and they get the win.
But Josh Allen isn't putting them points up. Like, you know what? Not just on Josh. Let's take the shit off of Josh. Let's put it back on Joe Brady. Where is James Cook? We got James Cook. We paid James Cook to take the load off of Josh just for it to put it back on Josh. Because the second half, Josh save us. Josh save us. Put that cape on. Josh put the cape on, and he trying to go fly. You know what happens? That cape wraps around his fucking head. He goes blind. He starts choking. That's what happens when Josh puts the cape on now. We don't need Super Josh no more. That's just old. It's retired. We don't need that. That cape gets wrapped around his fucking neck and his face, and he can't see. This is why he's running around 17 yards in the back of the field for a sack 8 times. This is why Josh Allen's doing stupid-ass throws for an interception, doing stupid-ass chest pass when you could just throw it at the fucking dirt and live to see another down. It's okay to touch.
I think he has it in his head that he likes that, bro. As long as I've been watching Josh Allen, bro, I watched him throw the ball away deep to a nigga on another team just because he didn't want to throw. He wanted to make something happen instead of throwing it out of bounds. I've seen that. And that's not the. I've seen it probably 6-7 times.
These beers getting to me.
I want the. I need to see him make some better decisions. Like, I believe in the man. I just want to see him make some better decisions in those critical moments where it's just like, all right, now you just hurt the team, bro. What was that? And he's like, I put it on myself. And it's
Scott Blakely, my dog. Appreciate you jumping in.
Or could it be that maybe Josh feels like he has to do it all because he doesn't have any trust in anybody else?
But then when you look at Josh Allen's perspective,
he just dropped his nut like a gorilla and really say something. But if he's not that type of person, it goes back to what I said. It won't happen.
Listen, honestly, he's going to say something this offseason. I guarantee he's going to say something this offseason because I've never seen Josh have an outburst on the sideline like he did last week.
Yeah.
So the frustration's there. I guarantee something's going to be said in the offseason. I guarantee it. And if not, Hefe, then maybe you're right. If he doesn't say something at the end of this year, something like,
I mean, 17. I think the ones are on the top right now.
And I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I know you asked about the schedule and everything. We're gonna either finish 12-5 or 11-6. That's where I'm at right now.
So you got 2 more losses.
So you think you know for sure you gonna be 4 of them 6 teams?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I ain't confident, bro.
I tried to tell y'all earlier. Now, Hefe, I don't know if he was on when I said it, but I'm not worried, bro. I've seen this before.
But when
we had seen it, I remember 1 year we was down and out, and we was on a loser streak, and we was like 7% of making.
We was 6-5 1 year.
Yeah, we was 6-5, dude. We had a 7% chance to make the playoffs. 5% of winning the division, and we made it
because we were losing. This team here. If it wasn't for us losing, remember, but that's not how you.
You can't use that as a game out for yourself. I mean, because y'all shit the bed. Like,
that's not.
We gonna see it.
We still did our job. We still did our job, though.
We gonna see on Sunday. We gonna see on Sunday.
What I'm saying is, bro, it comes down to like, do you understand, Pedro, that if y'all lose to the Steelers, you probably lose one more game. You probably could put yourself on a crash course to hell, like nothing. You got to understand that, right? That's why
I see you talking about 2 more losses. Those 2 more losses are going to keep us.
I said we could possibly lose 2 more. I said that though.
But those 2 more might kick us out the playoffs. The way
11-6 will get in. 11-6 will get in.
Remember,
I don't think so, but we'll see.
11-6 will get in.
I know you say phone about to die, so let's get some final thoughts about this game, score predictions, hot takes, hot and spicy. Then let's wrap this thing up.
All right. Score prediction, bro. Like I said, I'm either 24 or 27-17 Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren gonna have about 120 yards from scrimmage.
I believe it.
I'm gonna say Kenny Gainwell gonna get a touchdown too. If Jalen Warren don't score, Kenny Gainwell gonna score. I'm calling Darnell Washington for a touchdown. Just building a little parlay builder. You feel me? Aaron Rodgers for 2 tutties.
Damn,
over
Scott.
200 yards.
Man, throw me one of them 25-leg parlays you be talking about, bro. Damn.
Bruh,
I don't be knowing they don't have to be guaranteed. It just be I be in the bed smoking a blunt, figuring it out.
Bro, I've been off by 1 leg all year.
All the fucking time, bro. If all the 1 legs that I missed, if I would have hit all the 1 legs, bro, I probably wouldn't be working.
I'd be up right now.
I would not be working. It was,
But
amount of parlays I lost my 1 leg, I swear I would not have a job right now because I will be up.
My hot and spicy is my wing nut sponsor. Hot and spicy take. You know what it is. You know what it is. Aaron Rodgers. 4 passing tutties. 4 passing tutties. That's it.
Watch
And Kirk
him
Cousins
out.
gonna show
Watch
up
him
on
out.
Kirk's higher than a motherfucker. 4 passing touchdowns because the defense just won't be able to get it together. Be it Darnell Washington, be it Pat Fryermuth, be it Jonnu Smith, be it whoever you want to give it to. Shit, Calvin Austin might get a little in the mix too. DK Metcalf gonna get downfield. I just want to see who these undersized, fast linebackers that the Bills like to have is really gonna be able to check. Except Boyer's gonna be in the mix. I know Boyer gonna be in the mix, so that's
that boy Washington. I don't think there's anybody on this defense that could stop Washington other than Matt Milano. But that's if Matt Milano could get to him.
Matt Milano's washed.
I mean, but not in the run game. Not in the run game. He's
At
not
this point,
I
feel like he hurts us more than he helps us.
He just blew some shit up last time. Look at Dave Brock. I appreciate everybody I see in this chat want to say Steelers. Man, fuck the Steelers. Let me get my prediction out. Get my prediction out. It ain't gonna be nothing crazy. I really got a tight game. I got 23-27 Bills. I really feel like it's gonna come down to that. It's gonna come down to that last drive, and Josh Allen really locks it in. And hot and spicy. James Cook actually gets 100 yards in the second half. That's a hot and spicy because it is.
That's a hot and spicy. We tend not to give the ball to James Cook in the second half.
Exactly. So that's a little mouth burning right there. So yeah, I got James Cook 100 yards in the second half. They finally figure things out and they keep running the ball. And then who else on defense? Give me Cole Bishop again. Man, that dog is hot. Hot. I'm telling you. I got my man for at least 6-7 tackles. I got him for a pick. And we want to get real spicy, a pick and a forced fumble. Little peanut punch. That's the real hot spicy right there. I got Cole Bishop with a little peanut punch. Come on.
Okay.
Little peanut punch right there. And I got Hefe couldn't deal with that.
He froze.
This shit might probably die. Yo, number up to Hefe Boss up. Everybody in the chat, show my dog some love. I know I got a lot of Steelers Nation in here. Appreciate y'all jumping in, showing love to Bills Mafia and Mafia Talk. That's my brother, man. We're going to be out there in Pittsburgh this weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, man, pull up on us and hit me up. And, man, we gonna get together and talk our shit. We're going to do a live show in front of the stadium during the game. Not entirely sure what lot we're going to be or however, whichever. But guarantee you, we're going to have a table set up, have the laptop, camera, all that, facing the stadium. So if you want to talk your shit or give us some hot takes or however, whichever, just vibe and just talk some football, more than welcome. Hit me up. I know a couple people out there, so it's going to be a great time over there in Pittsburgh. We went there, last year during the preseason game. Wonderful time. Pittsburgh is Litzburg. Great hospitality. They talk that shit, but all fun and games, nothing but love. They're not like no Eagles fans where they get too crazy and wild and want to fight. Nah, Pittsburgh, Steelers fans, Steelers Nation, nothing but love. Can't wait to go out there and see all my peoples out there and see Bills Mafia as well. We're going to get a bunch of interviews and we're going to have a good time like we always do. So, yeah, can't wait. It's going to be a tough game, tough battle. We always play the Steelers tough. Every time we play them, it's always a nail-biting game. So, I expect the same. Don't know who's going to come out. Obviously, I got to root for my Bills. I got 27-24. But honestly, it could go either way. So, Big Cuz, final thoughts. Talk to me.
I got 24-22 Bills.
Okay.
Matt Prater wins it at the end.
I like that.
Hot and spices. I'm gonna go Ty Johnson.
Oh,
I'm gonna go with Ty Johnson.
I haven't heard about number 7 in a while.
I'm gonna go Ty Johnson game. I feel like he's gonna have close to 100 yards receiving on Sunday. Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant Teron Johnson.
Ty Johnson.
Got you.
I'm gonna go with a Ty Johnson game.
I like that
and
too.
then if he plays, the new guy gets a touchdown. Brandon Cooks gets a touchdown. If he plays.
Okay, I'm putting that in a parlay.
Okay, so then on defense, Deion Walker, two sacks and a forced fumble. And then on the back end, Jordan Poyer finally gets that pick that he's been almost getting the last couple games.
Yeah, he almost had one.
Yeah.
He drove and almost scooped it.
Jordan Poyer gets it, and if Matt Prater gets the game, if he doesn't get
2 pumps. That's it.
just
Yo,
two.
he didn't get a fine. I didn't even heard. Did he get a fine? I didn't hear nothing about
Yeah,
that.
he got a fine. I got like 10,000, I think it was.
I didn't hear about it. So I'm like, okay, 2 pumps, we're good.
Yeah, but no, Jordan Poyer finally gets that pick, and maybe it's the game sealing pick after we kick the go-ahead field goal.
That's how you end the show right there, because I love it, man. There you have it. Mafia Talk. There we have it. We're going on 2 hours. Appreciate every single one of y'all. Bills Mafia, Steelers Nation, anybody else. We appreciate y'all. Nothing but love to the football fans out there. It's been a rough season, but it ain't done yet. We ain't out of it yet. We still got a bunch of games to play. Believe. Come on, man. Mafia, stand up. Let's go.
Relax, guys.
Yeah,
relax.
Calm out there. Calm.
Listen, the division's not out of it yet either. I'm just gonna
Really?
let y'all know that.
Really?
Relax.
I'll say otherwise, but you say we got a chance.
Oh, I'm saying we got a really good chance. Relax, guys. We good.
Here before.
We good. Listen. I'd rather us be playing the way we're playing now. Get it out of our system. December's on the way. You know how we play in December. I'm expecting it to be the same. Start playing our best football starting this week.
Yes, sir. Let's go on that run. Bills Mafia. Let's go. Another great episode of Mafia Talk. Appreciate nothing but love to HB from Bills United. Nothing but love to Hefe Ball Stuff from Steelers Nation. Let's go. Your boy Julian J. Mafia. Big Cuz Pedro Peasy. We'll see y'all next Tuesday and talk more Bills football. You already know. Go Bills. Say it,
love you, Josh Allen.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Job to get done today, man. Find a W. Play for each other. Love y'all.